tried dating a broke guy. Those men have no money, but they have audacity. One thing in life that broke men have is audacity. Broke boys don't deserve a...
I have dated broke guys in the past, so
before you guys come and start crying on me, I've dated broke guys in the past. Imagine Koroso. Trust me, this is not me coming from the side that I don't know what I'm saying, because I know what I'm saying. Okay? It just had to be said.
I'm Amy Tiana and this is Filter Off.
Question number 1. You are broke. Why do you even have an erection? How do you even have an erection? I can't even get wet if I'm broke. I can't. Like nothing, I don't even smile if I'm broke. So how are you having a whole erection, a whole ass erection? How are you having it? Like, how? Nothing is funny. I can't even smile when I'm broke and you are having a whole ass erection. Make that make sense.
I expect common sense.
You will expect that dating a broke guy will come with some sort of peace of mind, right? Like, dude, I'm not asking you for money. I don't need money from you. I just need you. Wrong, because let me tell you something. Number 1, I do not think biologically that a man is programmed. I do not think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, it's opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. So now, in my opinion, I do not think biologically that men are wired to not provide. I do not think. So the idea that you'd have a man who is not providing and he will make you happy, or he will somehow be happy with you, is bullshit. Bullshit. He's not going to be happy. Habibi, he is not going to be happy. Ain't no man on earth going to be happy about not providing. Trust me. Even when you don't need anything from them. I have dated them now. Come on, I know these things. Even when you don't need anything from them, they will find a way. They will find a way. They will find ways to ruin it for you. I promise you. It's either they wake up unhappy or something. Because how are you happy not earning? How are you happy not having money? It's insane. You're not. It's just not going to happen. And they get resentful. They get hateful. They get jealous. This is why, I know you guys have seen it. I know you guys have heard and seen. This is why you hear stories of, oh, a man is beating a woman who provides more than him.
I love fair broke nigga fight for your life. Do you know the meaning of fight for your life in that context? Contextually, that means that a broke nigga is a homicidal person. It's an assassin. Fight for your life.
I'm sorry to cite this. The late musician, what was her name? The gospel singer whose husband beat her to death. This was part of the problem. She earned more than he, and I'm not justifying what he did. I'm just pointing out that it's just dangerous. Not only is your life at risk, you are also at risk of sabotage. You are at risk of, man, STDs. Because guess what? He's broke.
He's jobless.
What's the next thing for him to do? Womanize, carry women, and in turn bring you STDs. Because that man don't love you. He's not even happy enough. He's not even happy enough with you to the point where he will protect himself. Why is he going to be at the risk and ruin the chance of infecting you? Come on, get real, sis. He's obviously going to do the mostest to get to you, including make your health. I don't know what to tell you about broke guys, but one of the experiences that I've had, I'm just gonna say it. One of the experiences that I've had with these people is you're not asking them for anything. You're not asking them because you understanding girlfriend that you are, or as the understanding girlfriend that I was mad to but basically understanding girlfriend, your boyfriend is broke, he doesn't have money to give you, so you understand, you have no problem, you're not asking, you're not doing what you're not doing. Let me tell you what happened to me. Understanding girlfriend, well, all that's not asking for. Broke boyfriend found another girl. He had time, and he was jobless person. He had time. found another girl, and guess what? Understanding girlfriend that I was, he was providing the little he could provide for her.
I grew up watching my mom go to work every single day, work in between men, and her ex-husband lay at home, do nothing. And then after like a long abusive marriage like that, where she was the provider, he ended up cheating on her with a younger woman. Now he has a family with this woman, and guess what? He is providing everything for this woman. He is working and paying all the bills. Why is he doing this now? Because that woman expects him to. There is no other option. He cannot be with that woman unless he works. And with my mom, her ex-husband, he knew if he worked or if he didn't work, she would still continue to provide and stay because of the children. I need women to understand that men will say they want good women, but good women never get rewarded. It's always like, oh, I want a day one girl. I want a girl that has been there from the beginning. But those women get literally later on cheated on. Why is this? Because that's not the woman they want. That's the only woman they can get right now. Once they are at a level where they have the money, they want to spend their money on the fantasy woman, on the woman that they actually want.
It literally broke down everything that I've been saying. So her mom was with this guy who she wasn't asking for anything, and I mean, he left her. Of course he'd leave her. Of course, men
Man will leave you in the desert without water.
of course they will leave you. If you are not their ideal, woman, they're just literally going to manage you. Let me tell you something that happened to me once. So I was on a bike. I took a bike, and the guy was, I don't know, we just got talking, and he mentioned that he was with a woman. I think, did he say girlfriend or so? I think it was a wife, actually. A wife that he was with at that time, who he did not like, quote unquote. He said, she don't be my taste, I just be manager. Once I get money, I will just carry my taste. Would you look at that? Listen to that. My mind was blown, but I wasn't surprised. Come on, understanding girlfriend, understanding wife. The man said what he said. He was just managing her.
Leave broke guys alone. When they get it, they're going to leave you alone.
I think every female should know that you trying to be with someone broke because you think you are somehow doing, you're doing, I don't know what you think you're doing, service to humanity or service to yourself. I don't know what you think you're doing, but sis, stop it. Makes zero sense. So stop it. Don't even think about it. Like, dead it. You are not doing anything good to yourself, because he is literally managing you. Why do you think the baddies always win? And see, for those guys who always post, I know we all know that we all have them on our WhatsApp, we have them everywhere, they're running around like crickets. For those guys who always post, oh, when women who want your money, this, this, gold digger, this, they are just broke. Let me tell you, the moment those guys have money, it will shock you. Continue. It's like he's one of few of them that will be honest enough to say, oh, no, just because I don't get money, now why? But you see those other ones, just, and I hope some of them are listening to this. Tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth. Broke as you are you happy? Are you happy? Answer the question. I did not think so. You're not happy. So make it make sense that you want a woman to be with you in your unhappiness. Make it make sense, because you will not even make her happy. Getting to this unhappiness part, there you are, just being an understanding girlfriend that's just minding her business, supporting her boyfriend and all, and then the next thing, this guy is giving you attitude, just frowning and just making life generally difficult for you, and you wonder, what have I done? What did I do wrong? What did I It just doesn't make sense dating a broke guy. It doesn't. And this is not me. Or maybe you could call me a gold digger. I don't mind it. Go. Am I supposed to dig for coins, or what am I supposed to dig for? Dirt? What am I supposed to dig for? If not gold, I'm a gold digger. Yeah, and so
bombastic side eye.
It is funny how women are labeled gold digger, like at the first chance they get. Gold digger, gold digger. What do you want us to dig for? Charcoal? What? And with that term, you basically, I don't know, make it is confusing to me because I don't get it. You want us to not dig for gold, you want us to, and then we try not to dig for gold and we're still not happy. When they tell you that it is better to cry on a plane, private jet, it is better than to cry in, it's not a lie. It is not a lie, which leads me to another story. The woman who makes my hair, she's been making my hair for the past 9 years. 9 years now. Now fast forward or backtrack to 9 years ago. 9 years ago when I newly, met her and knew her. This woman, lovely woman, married to I'm just use the word poor man. He did try, and this was during the time of Jonathan, mind you. Oh my God, she used to marvel me at that time. I used to wonder how a woman would be so happy being married to a man who had next to nothing. Like when he comes, she would say, oh, call me, all worry me, all of those things, all those oriki, and I'll be like, wow, because I was like, what, 20? I'm not gonna say, but I was like, very early 20s, and it's like, it was wild to me. Like I could not even imagine it. But guess what? Even as young as I was, I said to myself, watch this love turn sour. I said it to myself. I said, watch how this love will turn sour. Amen. For those who do not speak Igbo or understand Igbo, what I simply said was what I said happened. Fast forward to 2022, 2023. We're in 2023, but let's just stop. I could have said at 2020, but let's still take it to 2022, 2023. I go to her salon as usual, trying to make my hair. His call comes through, and she looks at it. She's like, this man, this that. You don't put me phone. It's like, oh my goodness! All it took was 9 years of poverty and shaggy. It took Buhari, and all of that. Oh, love, my love, my Eladami, da da da. And now she's just hateful of that guy, of that man. She just resents him. Because let me tell you something. What happened there was, she believed in his dreams. That's what happened. And this is why when some people tell you, na ready made them once, they know what good they got, and so I don't blame such people. She believed in his dream. Women will stay with a broke man actually, but here's the thing, they have a timeline for you. They give you a timeline in their heads, like, give or take, after 10 years, 10 years. Bros, if you don't make it in that 10 years, if you don't make it during that time frame they give you, you will see another thing. And then today women have changed. No, biologically women love to receive. Biologically women love to receive. And this is not, I'm a feminist, I'm not. I am a feminist, but this has nothing to do with feminism. This is more of biology. Be smart, use your head. So biologically, women are wired to receive, and you're not giving. How is she going to be happy? Make it make sense. Explaining it to me. Anyways, this woman is so resentful of her husband. It shocked me. I mean, I knew that the love would drop down, but I did not expect it to. I didn't expect her to be this resentful.
I hate you men.
There is a neighbor who lives around, and occasionally I would hear, I'm not trying to eavesdrop or anything, but they're so loud, like putting your business up everywhere and everyone can hear your business. What am I supposed to do? I ain't deaf. Anyways, so she and her husband will argue, like so much argument over as little as 500. Now this is the reality for most people. I'm not even dissing or anything. So here's the thing, I think she has her business. I think she's a trader and stuff, but I don't know, perhaps the husband isn't doing so well, or maybe he doesn't even have I don't know, maybe right now he's out of work, but I think he's also an entrepreneur, maybe a carpenter, maybe something. I think he's a handy, he's in a handy profession, and perhaps he hasn't been getting jobs or clients. I'm an entrepreneur too, so I know how it is. Sometimes you don't get anything, and there are times where you get a lot more. This is baby sis is everything at the same time, but yeah. Moving on. What caused the argument, from what I understand, is he's on the phone calling or chatting some other woman. You don't provide for your family, or you barely provide for your family, and your wife is made the breadwinner, which is, you know, don't give her the stress, don't stress her. She's a breadwinner, and you still have issues like being a good husband. You still can't stay faithful to her. Make it make one sense. Actually make it make sense. But guess what? This man is literally talking to another woman, and she finds out, and all hell lets loose. And then she goes and says things to him like, make sure she's a tall woman, because if you marry a quote unquote danku, I'm producing my voice just so you don't hear it. Quote unquote, if you marry a danku, and danku is like short man, if you marry a short man like yourself, you and her will see shaking. It was just so funny. But all of this is coming from like she's basically Barbara the Builder, and which leads me to Barbara the Builder. Like, women, please don't be Barbara the Builder. Please don't. I have been Barbara the Builder. It did not get me anywhere. I've been Barbara the Builder more than once. So this is not the, oh, Amy, it's just a one case. No, it's not a one case thing. Barbara the Builder, I've done that shit, and trust me, it did not pay me. It did not pay me. Why? I wasn't even trying to be financially paid. I just wanted genuine love, affection, and just, you know, both the love, both the affection, both the money. I did not see anything. I lost on all 3 counts and more. I was even lucky not to get an STD. Lucky for me.
It is smoky.
Back to what I was saying. Barbara the Builder, and this Barbara the Building years was my, you know, I was like, you know, 18, 19. Yeah, Barbara the Builder, like younger years, like duh. I would not risk that now. I would not try it now. Because for the life of me, these people are problematic. For the life of me, these people are problematic. You can't even have peace with them. I wish I could scream and let them know. You can't even have peace with them. You cannot. Those people are they're like self-destructive. When you talk about self-sabotage, they're so self-destructive that after destroying themselves, they will come and destroy you in return.
Man, you are very wicked.
Money makes any relationship sweet.
Can't you see Obi Kubana and his wife? I'm not saying they don't have problems, but money ain't one of the problems. They got 99 problems. Money ain't one. Can't you see how they smile? Can't you see how everything they laugh? I'm not saying they don't quarrel. Every marriage has its problems. But I promise you, there's less friction when there's money. Even I know it. When there's change going around, I'm less irritable. Like, you can act like a goat that is like, okay, fine, you're a goat. Get out. I have money. But try that shit when I'm broke. I'm like, where? I'm gonna catch a case naturally because I'm more irritable. It's just common sense.
Use your common sense.
I'm going to stop here now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this topic. So if you guys have anything you want to say, come to my Instagram at AmyTianaGlobal, and that's spelled AmyTianaGloball. I think I'll write it somewhere on the screen for you guys to see. So come to my Instagram and come to my DM, and let's talk about this. Tell me what you want. I think come to the comment section, argue. We can debate, it's not a problem. Just be respectful, you know. If you insult me, it's that simple. Anyways, it has been fun knowing you guys. My name is Amy Tiana, and I'll see you in the next one.